Wow, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and Alan Wake 2. That is a gorgeous photo. I actually want that. Hold on. It's the version that was standing in her doorway. Seriously, guys, can you actually sell this? Because I would so buy it. That is gorgeous. I don't want writing on it, I just want that image. Maybe a bit more centralized, but yeah, I want that image. Okay, moving on. What did this say, by the way? Part 1, The Depths, Love is Weakness. Trigger when viewer is close and intimate. What? It's also weird to see what she... Interactive experience. What she looks like. Motion activated TVs. Biography and videography exhibition. Alice, you've got nothing I can loot, dude. What are those? Just parts to put the...
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
I mean, in some ways you can say she found a passion, but in other ways... Yeah. It must be so bizarre. Like, if you're in her head, because this is what I do. If you're in her head, assuming she still loves Alan, because they were having difficulties, the guy she loves has disappeared, assumed, let's be honest, assumed murdered, and this presence shows up in her life. Now, is she conflicted? Because how hard must it be to know that that person is dangerous to you? What did I just do? Oh, I just wasted battery is what I just did. What is that? No, seriously, what is that? It's him again? The darker, the better. Dude! I can't read it with the light off, but I can't see it with the light on. Need to show you the truth on all screens? Question mark? Show who the truth? Me? No such thing as too personal. The photos are me. What? Why's that got that round it? Oh, that is dark, dude. Honestly, I feel like that's the darkest thing we've seen yet. It's one thing. Is that her or him? Those are man's hands, right? It's one thing to, like, be obsessed with something that's like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's our kill screen! Alan doesn't remember writing it. Did Alice? How much of a twist would that be? Another screen. Great. Oh, another screen. I'm assuming we're going to that one first then.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
The comeback weakness is clarity. The horror of caring, huh? Alice, have you been to therapy? I think we both could use it, darling.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Guys, please tell me they're going to address the fact that she's scared of the frickin' dark. Look at this house. Who lives like this, dude? Well, she was scared of the dark. Clarity is purpose. Okay, hold on. Love is weakness. Weakness is clarity. Clarity is purpose. Honey, are you okay? I'm not following this at all, to be honest. Tell me that doesn't remind you of the silhouette of the first game. I mean, it's more dark and mysterious, but like the light shining from behind the character. I always love that imagery. Purpose is strength.
There's a world hidden behind ours.
She knows.
A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
The Art of Alice Wake. Okay, before we go any further with this, I think we all need to address the most important thing in that video. She's got all this equipment, yeah? We've been around this entire apartment, and she can't invest in a microphone. Like, honestly. I bet Alan would have told her about that. She can't even get to her freaking bed, look! Let's go. am I supposed to... Oh, okay.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end. Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
I've got so many questions.
The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Okay. Can I list my questions quickly? Because my mind is racing and, right. Number one. Why is he specifically using Alan as a vessel? There's a lot of people in this dark place. Why? Two. What? I don't know, man. I've got so many questions in my head that I can't even verbalize them. That was the biggest one. I just don't get it. Two, is his memory loss every time he gets shot? Because how did he survive getting shot? Do you see what I mean? I know he's in the dark place, but is that what's causing the amnesia? Is he keeps getting taken out by Scratch? I don't want to. We watch them. I'm not happy about how many I've missed, dudes. Really? The radio as well? I just cleared that. Oh no, now it's frozen. I can't... What? The happy song. Oh, now I've got Itchy and Scratchy in my head.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Things were getting worse at home. Alice's art project consumed the apartment. She was obsessed with darkness. So, like, a complete 180. With finding the truth, all she would find was Scratch. I had to get to the writer's room behind my study door. I needed the truth too. I needed Return. Because initially, when I was watching the video before that scene with Scratch, allegedly, I was thinking, is it Alan that's been writing the script and watching over Alice all this time like we've just been doing, going into her place because we have amnesia and can't remember we've already been there, which is caused possibly by him being shot by this dude or whatever other method he uses, and we're the ones writing the script, but we never remember.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit.
That was my... yeah,
He had
I was
guided
gonna
me
say
to
that.
2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Oh no. Things aren't getting better, Alan. And why are we still going on about initiation, but the book is called Return? Oh. Do we? How do I know if I've gone too far in the story?
It could not be opened on this side.
It's 10 past 10 again. Do you know who I thought that was initially, that picture of Casey that's signed? I thought it was, the dude from Glee. Hello, sir. Nice ears. Oh, imagery. Oh, it's the set. I thought it was his office. Less imposing.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky. You know, there are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The dude in the play?
I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs, it was a nice distraction.
What?
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
Whatever you say.
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
If someone could clarify that conversation and make it make sense to me, that would be fantastic. How did even Alan follow that? Like, they're talking around it and it's so frustrating. I prefer direct communication. Didn't some of that door's locked? Why though? It's a break room. I don't get it. Oh, really? I opened that.
Budge.
Don't lie to me. That is a travesty, and I'm not happy about it. I play guitar, in case anyone hadn't noticed my little geek outs. Go away. Find the words. Which, thank you, you've reminded me, I have one. That's what I was actually trying to do before I started the scene again. I haven't got a double-barreled shotgun, have I? Have I not got an inventory? Whatever. Whatever. At this point.
Wake. I know the words and secret words. Alan, wake. Losing the words. Alan, wake. Wake.
Say it again.
Alan, wake. Alan, wake. This story is a monster. Alan, wake.
Dude, I swear he said find the words, the secret words. I'm sure he said that. Why is this here? Whose room is this? My interpretation of many worlds. You don't say. A bit wet. Artie, you still here, mate? Oh, I can't go through there anymore.
Wake.
What?
Alan, wake.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be happy.
Hey, Tom. Zane, by any chance?
Alan, wake. Wake.
I'm so focused on what they're saying and I can never hear it properly. It's infuriating. And I know they did that on purpose. Nope. What are you going on about?
What set the granny in the snow? When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Why have you got a poster of yourself on the door, dude? Door didn't seem happy, speaking
Thor
of.
didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
The master? Fearing the master? I'm his master. Could I say master one more time?
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Öden Ö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get to my apartment.
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Okay, before we end the episode, I just want to say that I've just looked up
I'm looking forward to seeing Yötön yö in the cinema. But first I work. And the work won't end even when you do it, perkele.
Okay, we're going to pause it for a second because he's going to keep talking. 1 potato at a time. 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. Just remember, Tom, the brave will eat the pea soup. Okay. I just looked up Jotun Yo when he said it because it seemed very specific. And apparently it means, it's Finnish, and it means the nightless night. But there's also a studio called Jotun Yo that makes immersive stories. Now, I don't know if that's intentional or not, but that's pretty cool. So, saying that, I hope to see you all in the next episode. It's ramping up. Again, I don't know if we should switch back to Saga soon, because I don't know how far we're getting in the story, but we'll see. Have a good one.